First question, what are some products that you're using today? Some products you wish you had, or some products you'll never touch in the DevOps space? Feel free to chime in.
So as I mentioned, at BigCommerce, we're using Jira for our tickets. We're using GitHub for source. We're using GearSet for promoting between the orgs, and I've been pretty impressed with how it works so far. Haven't had a ton of hard experience with the moving of the code in prior gigs, but I've been really pretty pleased with how it's working now. For those folks, I spoke with, what's it called, Speckit organization that's trying to deliver documentation at the level of, nice words and graphics, on entire page layouts. And that struck me as a very interesting alternative for those folks who document better than I do.
Fair. Anyone else?
Yeah, I mean, Jira, I think Jira is pretty standard. We're using that. We're also using Git and Capado as our orchestration tool, our CI/CD pipeline tool that we're using at PTC. For test automation, we're using Selenium to do a lot of our test automation that gets tied into things, into the CI/CD pipeline. There's other tooling, obviously. But I've been happy with Capado's first time I've used it at PTC, and I like the Jira integration. Previously, we were at Toast, we were using AutoRabbit, and my team liked that as well. So I haven't used GearSet.
Yeah.
There's another question out there about how does Salesforce differ from other types of DevOps, and really it doesn't. You can still use a lot of the same tools for the most part with Salesforce. You just need different scripts to make them work. Back when I first started working with it, we were using like Jenkins and just some APIs and stuff. And today we're using Bitbucket and pipelines within there, along with some specialized scripting that we built to work with Salesforce. But really, there's no difference in how Salesforce, you work with DevOps to Salesforce in any other platform.
Yeah, I think if you already have an ecosystem in place, you've already got Jenkins, you have an orchestration server or set up, you already have source control. Like, so Salesforce can integrate into it, right? You don't necessarily need to go out and buy new tooling. It sort of really depends on what you already have and what you're willing to pay for.
And a lot of those scripts I mentioned, you can just Google and probably find some that are already out there that you can use for your tools.